Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I think and I hope you are well. By maintaining all the health tips declared by WHO, it is our main duty to first of all to live well. But you are a student, so your main duty is to study seriously and to make a good preparation for the final exam. You know, I am Shiddat Jahangir Hossain, head of the Department of English, Dhaka Women College. And Dhaka Women College has started online classes of all years. Now, I am going to deliver a lecture of Volpone written by Ben Jonson, third year honors, course number 231101. Here I have given my Dhaka Women College, Depth of English, honors third year, course number 231101, lecture number 3. S. Jahangir Hossain, head of the department. So you have seen it very easily. You can understand the what type of lecture. Lecture number 3. By this time I have given 2 lectures, Life of Jonson and the Contemporary Society of England. Next, the last lecture I have told you that I will deliver the third lecture of Summary of Volpone. You know, before going to deliver any lecture, ultimately you should have to know the summary. It is very important for the students to know the summary, and then I think you can write freely. You know, Ben Jonson, actually the most eminent writer after Shakespeare. He is also dramatist actually of Elizabethan age. He is remarkable. He is famous for his satiric representation of the contemporary age. So, Volpone is generally regarded as Jonson's masterpiece, with the literary generic comedy of humors, and it is certainly a great play of Jonson's. So first of all, when you try to know something of any poetry, drama, novel, essay, of course you should have to know the story summary. And you know, in drama a lot of points or elements are there, and all of them the characters. Very important, because without characters drama is incomplete. And the character based on dialogue. So, the major characters of Volpone, what are? The characters of Volpone. Volpone. The character of Volpone. Number 1, Volpone. Number 1 character, Volpone. Volpone. Number 1 character is a cunning fox. Italian poet. Volpone is a protagonist of the drama or play. He loved gold very much. According to his eye, gold is God, gold is saint, gold is the sun, and he remembers, or he minds that gold is the root of all happiness. So, according to him, gold is regarded as who actually is the owner of gold. He is a very noble man. He has a good status. He is called a powerful man in the society. He is honest. He is valiant. So, by pretending sickness, he tried to hold a lot of gold. Number one, Volpone. Number two, Mosca. 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 Another character, very important character. Mosca is a fly. F-L-Y, Machi. He is very cunning also. He is called parasite because he depends on Volpone. He is always with Volpone. By dumping the legacy hunters, 3 legacy hunters, he earned and achieved the property and gold from the people. But actually he is not a good man. He is actually a criminal. At the end of the play we see that the original color or the right color of Mosca has come out because he demanded the rightful owner of the wealth and property of Volpone. Number 3, the 3 legacy hunters, very important. They are the characters of Volpone. The 3, T-H-R-W-3, the 3 legacy hunters, L-E-G-A-C-Y, hunters, hunters, Shikari, legacy hunters. And among 3 legacy hunters, one of them is Vulture. That is Vulture. Vulture is an Italic word. Number 1 or number 3. Paul, T-U-R-E, bracketed Vulture. V-U-L-T-U-R-E, Vulture. Vulture is an advocate. Vulture is an advocate but love money very much. Money centered character bears Vulture. So, he once, we see in the drama, dishonored himself, or by dishonoring himself, humiliating himself or the profession of law, he wanted to get money from his maker or master, 2 or 3 or some pennies. This is Vulture. Number 4 or number 2 in according to legacy hunters, Corbaccio. Number 4, C-O-R-B-C-I-O, Corbaccio. Corbaccio is another most important character of Volpone. Is called Raven, Raven. Here, this character is very old man, or among all the characters, he is the oldest. He is deep, cunning, and problem of eyesight, that is best spectacled. It's okay, কম দেখা. A gullible person. Once we see he is so much blood, money. For this reason, he agrees to disinherit his own son, Bonario. So the character of Carpaccio is not fresh, he is a greedy man. Number 5 or 3, Corbanio. Number 5, Corvino. Corvino is another character, that is Crow. Very important character. He is a merchant, a businessman of Italy. He had a beautiful wife, Celia. And Celia's beauty, for her beautiness, she was called the Star of Italy. Only to get money and property from Volpone, he was ready to prostitute his beautiful wife Celia. So we can say Corvino is also a very greedy man, critical man. Number 6, main characters, they are Sir Politic would be. Sir, P-O-L-I-T-I-C-W-O-U-L-D-B, would be. And number 7, Green, Pre-Green, P-E-R-E-G-R-I-N-E, Pre-Green. 2 characters are there. Number Sir Politic would be is an English knight, and Pre-Green is a traveler of England who arrived in Italy. So the minor characters are some there. Suppose Bonario, the son of Carpaccio, and Celia, the wife of Corvino. The lady would be the wife of Sir Politic would be, and 3 deformed creatures like Nano, Androgino, and Castrino. So these are the main characters and minor characters. So the characters are very important to remember. Please, my dear students, remember it. And if you recollect and get by heart these characters, I think the theme will be very easy to understand. Next, the theme or summary. Summary. I like to go to the summary act by act, scene by scene. But before going to deliver the lecture of summary, you should have to know the prologue. What is prologue? Prologue is an introduction of a drama or any kinds of writing. But Volpone is a drama. But in a drama, we know one of the actors comes to the stage, and deliver a lecture about the drama, about the aim of the authors, about the authors. That is, it is one kind of admirable speeches delivered by the actor. It defines against the critic, defends, and sometimes its aim. What is the aim of the drama that is delivered? Here we see when Jonson completed the play within a span of 5 weeks only, without any assistant or without any help of any others. And this introduction is delivered by one of the actors who stays mainly with a view to the audience. Act 1, Scene 1. Act 1, Scene 1. Act 1, Scene, S-C-I-N, Scene, S-C-E-N, sorry. Scene 1. Act 1, Scene 1. This is the beginning of the play. And the play normally begins with Volpone's adoration of gold. First of all, I told you that he was love about passion of gold. So, in the play, at that time, Mosca is present, the parasite of Volpone. So here, Volpone described gold is the worthier or more valuable than any other things in this world, any other virtue that man can think. According to him, gold is saint, gold is God, and the person who belonged to gold is a noble, honest, valiant and wise man, and gold makes a man powerful, honor and status. Mosca also supports his master's advices, master's opinion, master's views. And Mosca, by flattering the people, he earned a lot of presentation like gold. But in this first act, scene number 1, we see Mosca wants to grab a piece of gold or some articles from gold. But Volpone did not give. He gave something from his own accord, but not the whole. So many people bring valuable presents, and they come only to expect to inherit his wealth after his death. Number 1. Number 1, Scene 2. Act 1, Scene 2. Act 1, Scene 2. This is interlude. 3 different creatures are found in Volpone's house, and they are Nano the dwarf, Androgino the hermaphrodite, and Castrino in Hans present. They are the illegal children of Volpone. They are discussing about the Pythagoras theory, the Pythagorean theory of transmigration of the soul. Mainly, indirectly, they actually ridiculed Puritan condition of England of that time. So, cynicism is common in Ben Jonson's time in England. Nano traces how soul is shifted from Apollo to Androgino. Volpone and Mosca enjoys the show. And when they were singing a song by befalling, at that moment a knock is there. Most probably Vulture has come with valuable plate, a gift for Volpone. So, act number 1, scene number 3. Act number 1, scene number 3. 1, 2, 3. What is the picture of the 3? Scene number 3, act number 1. Vulture is an advocate. By this time I have told you. He came to Volpone's house with a valuable present like engraved antique plate or to Volpone. But Mosca is a parasite. Mosca told Vulture that he will be the only heir of the wealth and property of Volpone. And Volpone here acts the role of a senile old man going to die. The will is document written for Vulture. It is the speech of Mosca, but actually not. Vulture was highly impressed. Vulture was highly pleased that the document is already written for me or himself. And he left. Volpone appreciates Mosca for using the cunning technique how to earn the property of others. At that moment, another knock is heard. Corbaccio came. Act number 1, scene number 4. Act number 1, scene number 4. Corbaccio's activities here is expressed nicely. Corbaccio, very old man. And he also bring a bag of gold coins only to make happiness Volpone. Why? Because he is a greedy man. He also wants to get the property of Volpone after his death. But he told Mosca that he brought some medicine for Volpone to make a sound sleep. But Volpone did not like medicine. Why? Because he is going to die. It was spoken by Mosca. Now he is in bad condition. Corbaccio understood by this time, so Corbaccio became very pleased that he is going to die and the total property will be. So Mosca told Corbaccio that Volpone still did not write any will. So this is your chance to be only or sole heir of Volpone's property. So you can use this property, you can use this chance. So Mosca insisted Corbaccio to write or make a will of his own property on behalf of Volpone. But it is impossible. Because Corbaccio understood that it is quite impossible. If I write or make a will only for Volpone, so my only one son Bonario will be disinherited. So it is quite impossible. But Mosca is very talented and very cunning. He used different type of greedy speech. And he told Carpaccio that it is one kind of pretense after the pretense to get the wealth of Volpone. When Volpone die, ultimately the both properties, Volpone's property and your property will be owner of Bonario, and for this reason, Carpaccio made a will on favor of Volpone to get his property or wealth. And Carpaccio agrees and wrote this. At that moment, another knock. Carvino, another character, that is merchant, has come. Carvino, act number 1, scene number 5. Scene number 5. Act 1 to 5, these are the main act and scenes of one act. Carvino the merchant, he has come with a lot of presentation like orient, pearl and diamond. Mosca greets him willingly and he told him that we are waiting for you. Will is written only in favor of you. Mosca told him, because Volpone is near to death. He describes his genial and dying appearance. And not only this, he spoke or he used some abusive language about Volpone. And both were very pleased that Volpone is going to die and the property will be of Carvino, the crow. So Mosca admits his. So Mosca admires his wife Celia. You know, Celia is a beautiful lady of Carvino. And Carvino's wife is called the shining star of Italy. He is full of youth and she is a gallant wife of Carvino. Volpone wants to see his wife. This is his desire. And Carvino agrees. Only one favor to get the property of Volpone. So, Volpone decides to go in disguise to see Celia. This is the summary of act, scene number 1 to 5. Act 2, scene 1. Act 2, scene 1. Here we see Sir Polite would be an English knight converts or was talking with Pellegrino, an English traveler. They were talking in front of house of Carvino in Italy. But Pellegrino newly arrived in Italy. And they were talking about the security, about the life standard, about the business, traveling, etc., both on a street near the house of Carvino. Soon, on the stage we see Volpone has come in disguise as a mountebank. Do you know mountebank? Hawker. What kind of hawker? Those kinds of person or vendor who actually try to deliver the speech on the stage. রাস্তার পাশে দাঁড়িয়ে উচ্চ স্থানে দাঁড়িয়ে যারা তাদের ঔষধপত্র বিক্রি করে ভাষা দিয়ে মানুষকে আকৃষ্ট করে, এদেরকে মাউন্ট ব্যাংক বলে। তো থ্যাংক ইউ মাই ডিয়ার স্টুডেন্টস, আপ টু দিস I will deliver the next lecture from Act 2, Scene 2. And I tried my level best to deliver a good lecture. Please go through the lecture. And it will be very helpful for everyone, you and me. For this reason, up to that, keep, stay and stay blessed. So, my dear students, thank you all and Allah Hafiz.